Hello there, and welcome to episode 16, I think, apparently, of Boys Only Club, the podcast, the one and only podcast. I'm Reina Scully.
And I'm Steven Suptic.
A lot of weird things happened this week. Can't wait to share with you.
So when Reina got to my house, because we always film this at my house, at least for now. Okay, so also next, you know what? I'm not going to go just immediately into other tangents. I'm so sorry. My brain is like all over the place. I've been doing a bunch of math.
It's been tough. It's been rough.
Budgeting is not a fun thing.
It's not fun at all.
It's not fun for anybody. But
I actually commend you. You've been doing great.
Wait, I just went into a third thing.
Okay, we can't do this.
What do we start off with?
Well, I don't even know. Okay, let's start off with how I came in today. And I had something very interesting to tell you, but I didn't tell you, and I wanted to surprise you, so I wanted to tell you on the podcast so we can get a live reaction from you.
And then I have a live reaction thing for you to do today, too, and it involves the cringiest moment from E3. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. It involves a particular influencer who I genuinely, I feel bad because I'm sure he's a very nice guy. And it's an unfortunate situation, what happened.
I can't wait to see. Well, I don't really know what it is because I had to be, not off the grid, but I was off the grid.
Off the grid!
Because weird crap happened to me, so you know.
Oh yeah, because you were going to go to E3.
I was going to go to E3. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I didn't see you at all. You're supposed to go on Thursday.
We'll talk about it later. But is it recording? Is it doing all the right things?
Yeah, sorry.
Wonderful. Let's talk about how we will probably no longer be shooting here in a short while.
Yes!
Finally.
It's something I've been working on for, oh my god, the longest time. I remember the first time I ever made an office video about what we were doing. It was probably like a month and a half ago.
I think it was 2 months ago. It's
been a long time.
It's already June 16th.
I mean, can you believe that it's only been like 2.5 months since SourceFed ended?
That's it?
I think. It's been a very short amount of time.
It feels like it's been 6 months.
Yeah, and we just ran with it
Damn.
after that, you know?
It's been,
But it feels like it's been a year. I don't know why.
Wow.
So we're in the closing stages of finally getting an office, and that means Boys Only Club 2.
Yes!
And that means potentially Reina will be working out of the same office as well.
That would be magical. I'd love to.
I can show you, I can show you,
Going there.
the office layout. I took a video of it. It's 2 big rooms. The total square footage is like 1,068 square feet.
Which is all right.
It's pretty good. It's like a big room that you walk into, plus we're on the 2nd floor of a shopping center.
Oh, wait, is it noisy? No.
It's in, I don't want to say exactly where, but it's in an area where nobody wants to go to anyway, so there wouldn't be any traffic.
Do we have to get a lot of sound foam?
Yeah, okay, so one of the stipulations on the lease, which is so stupid, I am having them change it, they wanted to me to install sound foam, and then they were going to paint. And I'm like, exactly, it's like, do you not know the process of putting in sound foam? It should happen for you guys, for how easy it would be for you to do it afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
But
they don't know what they're doing.
They haven't gotten back to me on that. It's pretty stupid.
Well, how did you word it, though? Because if you worded it the way you just said it to me, I would be very confused.
Oh, I worded it poorly right now. I'll give you that. But when it comes down to it, I worded it this way. Okay, 3,
oh God, here we go.
2, 1, where is it? I sent a whole pragmatic business email. I'd like for the offices to be painted charcoal gray as
Lovely
pictured
color.
below, with the tiniest offset of blue by June 23rd at the latest, and soundproofing to be required afterwards within 2 weeks, parentheses, enough to research and order the soundproofing equipment.
Wait, so they're going to soundproof it for you?
No.
Oh, but they're going to get the equipment for you?
No.
Like, they're not going to get the foam for you?
They're doing nothing soundproof-wise. It's all on our dime and our risk. Is how they worded it.
Oh my God.
And there was a stipulation in the contract that said you cannot interfere and annoy other people in the complex.
It literally says that. You can't interfere.
It says annoy.
Annoy! Wow.
So that's pretty great.
That's very professional.
I'm worried though because, I feel like in general we're not that loud.
It's above a shopping center?
Yeah, so if you're looking, it's a strip mall, but a double-decker strip mall.
Double-decker? Okay, double-decker stripper.
A double-decker, dude.
Oh, God.
And you can get them shipped straight to the office.
Excellent. I hate this. All right, I can't wait to see. Well, I saw already, kind of. It's good.
Yeah, I showed you the layout, and I'm really excited. We're planning out how we're going to do the Sugar Pine 7 podcast right now. And I think it's going to be similar to JK News, if you've seen that.
JK News?
In the sense that, there will be, I think, 3 cameras.
Let's see. Yes, go on.
And we'll all have our own specific spots that we do the podcast from. So that's how it's going to differentiate from this one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's kind of the style we'll go for. I don't want to copy exactly from JK News, but it's a good setup, and it works. So that's what we're doing for the Sugar Pine 7 podcast. Also, we're thinking about changing how everything's going to work. It's
everything.
Truly. And that may mean a rebranding.
What?
Potentially. I'm not sure yet.
What?
It's something I've just briefly brought up with everybody and people above. And I mean, it's just a thought.
I guess you can't really dissect it and talk about it here, but can we talk about it later? That's so weird and exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it could be a good path to go. It just depends, because it's already, instead of trying to create something new, you just already start off and have the podcast on my channel.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. That was an idea that was kind of thrown around in the past.
But it's going to be more than that potentially.
Potentially.
Depends on what we could bring to a new channel and how it would be different.
Interesting. I think we live in the most incredible time because we get to literally do anything we want creatively so long as we have the backing for it, which is kind of amazing.
It's so weird how all of this is coming together.
Yeah. Like the digital universe, like the fact that we can do this.
Oh, you're talking about everything in general.
Just in general.
Oh, yeah. Life's fucking cool. Yeah. I'm talking about, like, specifically how we all came together, and this is, like, the perfect time because everybody's doing something that relates to everybody else.
It is kind of fateful in that way. But
yeah, life's cool, too. I'll give you that.
Well, I mean, it's, like, kind of crazy. I can't imagine doing this. First of all, I tried explaining all of this to my mom recently because I have to, and I couldn't do it. I was like, so I have a podcast, and she's like, like, I have no
She doesn't even know what the word podcast means?
No, she's hella foreign.
Really? That's so strange because the reason podcasts sell so well, I mean, minus ours, but the reason podcasts sell so well is...
Too real.
Is because when not influencers, I hate that word. When brands look at podcasts as opposed to other types of content, it's something that they think is a mature type of content. So that means that eyes that are watching it that can buy will.
I can see that it's closer to what traditional media wants to be, like television and movies and stuff. But I think the word podcast, I don't think, maybe it's like said a certain way in Japanese, but like it doesn't exist. And also, like, I'm a country bumpkin.
There's no word for podcast in Japanese?
No, I'm sure there is. I just don't know it.
Say long talkie recorded electronic microphone.
ちょっと待って、録音、長話、録音、I don't know. It's too hard. It's too hard. It's too messed up. But anyway, I couldn't explain it, and I couldn't explain that it's like a business, you know, and that we have like partners and there are properties to it and whatnot. Like, she didn't understand at all, and it's just, I don't know.
Does she know what a partner is?
Yeah, she does, of course.
And she knows what an IP is.
Well, yeah, she's a floral arrangement designer. So she...
Very cool.
Yeah, it is actually really cool. She's a real big hippie, but...
Floral? Your mother's a hippie in Japan.
Yeah, she's a floral arrangement.
How is she treated by the rest of the Japanese people? Are they like how we treat hippies? Like with a, stay away?
No, she's not like one of those stinky hippies. She just like is one of those like, oh, I can read your aura kind of hippies.
Hey, if you're just a hippie out there, that's cool. But
that's cool. Not if you're stinky,
just
though.
Wear deodorant.
Yeah, just do that. Or shower. No, not wear deodorant. Shower, man.
Shower?
Shower.
Go take a bath in the lake.
Yeah. But anyway, I felt like we were very privileged to be doing business in this manner. You could do business from home.
Yeah, I mean, I want not to, but...
Yeah, actually, never mind. We're turning
But it's always a safety net.
True.
You know, to just be able to sit at home and send business emails and edit all my stuff. I don't know what the dogs are doing out there.
They're freaking out a little bit.
They're like... I swear to God, when I went outside to take out the trash, I looked in my neighbor's driveway and I saw a big wolf.
What? Oh, there are coyotes around here because you're next to the canyon.
Hey, no. All right, we're good.
Why are they screaming at each other?
Sometimes they just get in fights. Whenever there's somebody that comes to the door, if they get too close to each other, they'll make a lot of noise. It doesn't necessarily do anything. They don't get hurt. But
No. They're super cute. Also, when you got a haircut, and it's amazing. Just gotta say.
She lost 3 pounds.
Oh, really?
Of fur. She's still obese.
She still looks
She's still very much
like
obese, but she's closer to what... we got her... Oh, I told you about this last week, the DNA test.
Speaking of DNA tests, can we talk about your...
Is that your transition to talking about my wisdom tooth?
Yes.
Speaking of DNA, other body parts, wisdom tooth, Tommy. Why'd you write wisdom Timmy the tooth?
I don't know why I wrote Timmy the tooth. That just came out naturally.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, I just wanted to mention... Wow. Oh, holy shit. We should have mentioned this at the top of the podcast. The Boys Only Club hats are out.
Oh, crap. We're so bad at this.
After all this time, we've been so excited about it the entire time.
Listen, we're really tired. Okay, yeah, so Boys Only Club hats are available now.
Yeah.
Now?
In the link in the description, it'll be the first or second line.
Cool.
So you can just go right in there and you can snag yourself a Boys Only Club hat. They are the exact styling and quality as this.
But
I think
a different
this one,
logo.
This one, I think, got a little desaturated because I put it in the washing machine and not in the dishwasher, which is what you're supposed to do.
Oh, you're supposed to stick it in the dishwasher?
Yeah, you're supposed to wash your hats in the dishwasher, and you should always wash your hats.
It's also kind of dingy. It's got like brown lines.
From the dust and the dirt.
Okay.
And all the bad things I've done to it.
Excellent.
And then it'll have the logo like right here, not Best Friend in black, but it'll have the Boys Only Club white logo.
Yay!
Oh my God,
Very
finally
exciting.
they're out.
But just in case they're not out, whose fault is it if they're not out?
If they're not out, it's Parker's fault, but I'm sure
yeah.
he wants them to be out just as much as we do.
Here's to hoping that it's out. Okay. Okay, I guess now we can talk about this.
Now we can talk about my DNA.
Oh, you don't want to talk about this?
Oh my God!
Okay.
Wait, that's what you were trying to link to DNA?
No, I was trying to link to the Timmy the Tooth thing. I mean, Wisdom Tooth thing.
Okay, well this one
Let's do this
fits
one
my fancy
first.
way more. Holy shit. So, last week,
It's good. It's good.
somebody roasted Reina harder than I've ever
In the
seen her
comment section,
roasted. And I've
in
seen
last
Reina
week's-
roasted nonstop. We've known each other since I moved to LA.
Yeah, it's been a while, and I get roasted a lot because I'm a fucking idiot, and it's the way it is.
But Chauncey
so-
Barbosa.
Wait, yeah. Okay, before context though, last week I mistook a Maltese for a Mastiff because Mastiffs are big ass dogs with big ass paws, and
Yeah.
I thought that's what it said Winnie was, and I was very confused because Winnie's like a little sausage dog. My bad. Okay, I don't fucking know dogs. Whatever.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't know cats. I barely know dogs. I don't know what a Maltese is versus
Mastiff.
Mastiff.
Mildick. Okay, go.
So, in light of her making that mistake about a dog, a type of dog, somebody named Chauncey Barbosa responded, Maltese are actually very small. Reina should have known that. She must not cook often.
It's so good
damn.
on so many different levels. So after this, I guess after you found it, you texted it to me immediately.
Oh, also, you're at RTX.
That's true. Oh my gosh, so many things to talk about. I want to be at RTX.
Yeah, we should get all the announcements out of the way before we do anything.
Yeah. It's very important. RTX. This is my first RTX, and it's magical.
Same.
Because this is the first time I never am able to go to RTX because it overlaps with July 4th and Anime Expo, and Anime Expo is a lot easier for me to do, so I always go there instead. This is the first year ever.
Do you like Anime Expo?
I love Anime Expo.
I guess that's what you're into,
I love
isn't it?
those cartoons having sex. It's the best.
Do you? No, I think we've talked about this. You're not a big porn watcher.
I like cartoons fucking.
What is it that you like about that? What is that?
Actually, I don't like watching humans bang because it like freaks me out. I don't like watching flesh enter flesh. It feels weird.
Are you celibate?
No? That means you don't bang?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. No,
So
I don't
wait,
like.
what about watching flesh touch flesh on camera makes you so
It's not
uncomfortable?
flesh touching flesh. It's flesh entering flesh. It's watching other people. But also, people.
Yet you wanted to be a CSI crime investigator where you dissect bodies?
Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't like sex and like naked bodies, and I think naked bodies are icky.
One's for death, the other's for pleasure.
I know.
You're watching people
It's very different. See, very different.
in a better way.
I don't want to. No, they're all like icky. Also, remember when we watched all that like prolapse anus porn?
Did that screw you over?
No. I just mean like none of them were ever attractive, and we watched so much Reddit 50/50 where like the girls are kind of hot and they're like whatever, but I don't know. It all got sloppy. I don't like sloppy stuff.
Yeah, then we were watching the wrong fucking thing. Prolapsed anus porn. You weren't expecting to be sloppy. Like you were like, oh man, maybe this is gonna open up my eyes to the porn industry. I'm gonna watch a few different genres. I'll skip to.
We also watched really bad hentai together. We shouldn't have done that. Can we talk about this now?
Yeah, okay. On a separate note of pain,
That was actually a good transition.
fuck my life, dude. My the past 2 weeks, my back teeth have hurt so bad. At first, I thought it was because my wisdom teeth were coming in.
Right.
Finally, like the bottom ones, I was like, well, this one's gonna break through. It's the one that's hurting.
Finally, an adult.
And so just for some clarity, I think I've talked about my wisdom teeth on the podcast before. This
Yeah.
one on the bottom left is poking through the gum a little bit.
Horrible.
One on the bottom right, sideways, completely sideways. It's not really poking through the gum at all.
But they're both on the bottom?
The one that was the gum that was, they're both on the bottom. The one that the gum is like, or the tooth is partially poking through the gum, it was the one that was painful.
Okay,
and it felt like it was coming in. So I thought to myself, I was like, after like 3 days, the pain was just, it was too much. So I went to an orthodontist, like an oral surgeon.
Really?
To get it removed, and they told me that it was going to be $2,000, which immediately, I don't have dental insurance right now. And also, you can't get dental insurance unless it's like the first 2 to 3 months of the year.
Oh, really?
If not less. Because there's a certain, remember when we worked at SourceFed,
But that's a hiring enrollment period. You can grab insurance or ask or like choose to waive it.
Well, I guess I did just get health insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be okay. You didn't get the procedure done, obviously.
No, I walked out.
Oh, so they just gave you an estimate?
Well, I paid for my visit.
And the x-ray?
And the x-ray.
Okay,
So I did that, I left. But they also told me in that time that it's not my teeth coming in. They've been grown for years.
Oh, they're full-grown adult baby boys.
Is an infection.
In your mouth?
Yeah.
In your tooth?
All of my gums.
What?
So that's why not only were my back teeth hurting, all my gums were inflamed and swollen up through like my gap.
Oh no! Wait, did your gap fill up?
Yeah, I wish.
Ew.
No, it stayed the same. It just hurt more.
What? An infection?
Yeah.
All along your gums?
All along my gums. It was a bad infection, and it's still here. It's gotten a lot better, but it started to feel like it's going down into my roots. Which I feel like is bad. So
that sounds horrible.
I don't have it with me, but I got penicillin today, and the health insurance I got didn't cover it.
What?
Not that penicillin is expensive, but it didn't cover the urgent care visit.
Oh, that's horrible.
Which my other previous healthcare did, and this one's supposed to cover everything. I don't understand. It's United Health 1 or something.
United Health is good.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But this must be the one place it doesn't cover.
What? And urgent care? Urgent care is supposed to be like blanket, like everyone's okay there kind of thing, or all the insurance is accepted.
Is this touchscreen?
No.
Nope.
What?
That's kind of a bummer,
It
honestly.
is kind of a bummer.
But that's what I'm dealing with my teeth right now. It's also, well, it's not why my voice is almost gone. That's from E3.
Nice. Well, okay. Fuck. I know you just transitioned into E3, but
I wasn't trying to transition into E3.
I wanted to ask you more questions.
Well, the live show. Okay, so I wrote down live Father's Day show because
live
it is on
Father's Day show. Lol. Tonight. It's tonight.
So no, it's Sunday. Yeah, it's tonight.
It's tonight. Technically.
Oh my God, it is tonight. So what we're doing is a live show at Open Space LA in Hollywood.
Yay!
Unfortunately, we have barely put in any practice at all. And we're supposed to perform 3 songs.
Wow.
And it's an hour long.
What? So what? The songs are going to like be
There'll
30
be a
minutes,
lot of talking.
20 minutes long?
There's going to be a lot of Q&A.
Okay. Well, that sounds quite
It's mostly practice for when we do a panel.
Okay, but it's a lot of singing. Wait, I'm sorry. How many hours?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, you're okay.
It's doable.
It's totally doable. Q&A takes like 40 minutes anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So you really only need to sing all your 3 songs within like 15 minutes and then carry the rest with a Q&A.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the program tonight. Enjoy.
So then we're doing that tonight, and then, I'm excited.
Yay.
Well, a little bit nervous because I don't really dig public speaking / live performances.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that my voice heals in that time.
Are you going to play the mandolin? What are your roles?
Kip's going to play the guitar.
Nice. Perfect. And he's going to harmonize with you.
Parker's going to sing the bongos.
What?
Play the bongos. And we're all going to sing. And then we're going to have like a couple special guests.
Wait, we're all.
Hopefully.
So 3 of you guys.
3 of us.
Yeah. Plus some special guests.
Yeah.
Nice. I wish I could be there. I can't. I'll be in San Francisco again.
Why the fuck are you going to San Francisco? I thought you were done with your job.
I'm technically done. Like, I'm not a full-time employee anymore, but I'm still contracted to make videos, so I'll see you up there. Again, I hit my finger and that kind of fucking hurt.
I'm so sorry. How often
good.
are you going to be, like, gone?
I think maximum probably 2 times a month, 3 times a month.
Oh, that's not so bad
It's
at all.
supposed to be up
That's a lot
to-
better than 5 times a week.
Oh my god, I know.
So, have you
Messed up my
experienced...
life.
When was your last official day?
This past week, Tuesday.
And you must feel so different.
No, I think I'll feel different after this Monday.
How long were you working for Crunchyroll?
Well, I was contracted from them in July of last year is when I started. Huh. So kind of a year.
Oh, a whole year.
But I was only a full-time employee since January of this year.
Did it feel different leaving Crunchyroll versus leaving SourceFed Nerd?
Yeah, extremely different because leaving like SourceFed and all that thing was kind of actually very scary.
Because it was like leaving your home in a way?
Yeah,
and then
totally.
You've already had experience leaving? Because you're just a leaver?
Yeah,
just exactly what you're going to do to Boys on the Club podcast?
Bye. Yeah, but like Crunchyroll, I'm still going to be up there pretty often, so it doesn't really feel any different at all. And also, I started as a contractor, so it's just kind of like...
Oh, yeah, so you reverted back.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel any different at all, to be totally honest.
I really hope that I never have to go back to doing a job. I want it just to be... Yeah.
That's my goal.
A project.
Yeah, that's why I quit, because I'm like, friggin' fuck real jobs.
Yeah, now look what you're doing.
Great. We're getting an office. It's great. It's going to be just like work.
I'm just excited to finally have a good-looking set for this whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm very excited about offices because I feel like I'm more productive when I don't work from home. It's hard to work from home.
So when you were working from home, what would you do?
I would literally go into my spare bedroom that has all of like my desktop stuff, and I would just hang out in there because I can't concentrate in my house.
Would you get constantly like distracted?
Not in that room. If I were in the living room, it'd be bad. Very bad. But I can concentrate pretty well in like my second bedroom, which I don't have anymore because I had to move out. Can't wait to talk about that.
Holy shit.
But before that,
yeah, we talked about that all last week, you having to move out because your landlord is a terrible landlord. That's such a So that's what this is about? This is the secret thing that you wouldn't tell me before the podcast started?
It's more fucked up than you think.
Before we talk about that, can I just say that
Yeah. Let's do all the other things before. Drink your coffee, be your daddy.
I went to E3.
Nice.
And you didn't, which was crazy because you said you were going to be there on Thursday.
Yep.
But I wasn't going to be there on Thursday anyway, so we wouldn't have seen each other because I just went one day because
Doesn't matter, I couldn't go. Doesn't matter, I couldn't go.
Doesn't matter if you did go. E3 is the worst event.
What? I thought you said you
Dude,
enjoyed
no.
it. What the fuck?
E3 fucking sucks.
Liar.
There is nothing good about E3 at all.
All right, well, it did start off with a bang with your badge name.
Oh, yeah. I think it's still out in my glove compartment because I should throw it out. But it was my old brand name, MLG Haunt.
It still haunts you.
Well, that's because I don't really know who got us the tickets.
I thought you said Kib did.
Kib did. I don't know who got him the tickets.
Oh, well, they probably looked at your channel name, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's not very fair.
How do you change an official channel name?
You can't. That's why Phil is still Sexy Phil. He doesn't want to be Sexy
Was
Phil.
SXE for sexy?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that's funny. 2006, right?
That was excellent.
That's when he created that. What do you think he was thinking when he created that?
He was like, I'm Sexy Phil. What's up?
This is going to make people fucking love this shit, dude. I'm going to talk about the fucking news and all these problems out in the world, but it's going to be fucking Sexy Phil style.
Have you ever seen his older videos? It's so funny. He has like
the black and white ones?
Actually, I'm not even talking about those. His like backwards cap days with his earring.
No.
Oh, he looks fantastic.
Did he delete those?
I don't know, actually.
I might
have to check it out later.
Look this up, honestly. No, E3's terrible.
Yeah,
It's
E3's bad.
So you have to pay $300 for a ticket, which
Ridiculous.
is fine.
No.
But
Ridiculous.
on-site tickets cost $900.
Wait, what, for all 3 days? For all 5 days?
All 3 days. Now let me tell you what you're getting. You're getting the
$900.
opportunity
Yeah.
to wait in line for 1 to 2 hours for
And
the biggest
sweat.
games and sweat. And people smell, and
Yeah.
people are fucking annoying. They don't understand spatial awareness.
They don't. They never do.
They move around willy-nilly. You'll have to bump everybody. There are people constantly stopping in the middle of the hallways. It's like school.
And also, that's insane because you're a tall, long boy, and yet you still have problems at conventions.
Yeah, because people are fucking stupid at life. And it's like a culmination. E3 is a gathering of people who, like me, don't go outside and constantly don't know how to interact socially and physically with other people. So it's just...
Which is worse, PAX or E3?
Oh, they're all the same. They
all the
suck.
same.
Everybody's fucking stupid.
This year was the first true, like, attendee E3, right?
Yeah, it was
like,
open to the public. It didn't make it feel like it was more crowded, though.
Okay, so that didn't make a difference at all.
No,
It's always kind of the same.
Every E3 is just as busy.
Yeah.
It feels like, at least.
I really liked doing E3 with SourceFed because we got like kind of special attention and they'd like siphon us into special rooms.
Which
like,
is so crazy because we weren't doing well.
No.
With Super Panic Frenzy, our E3 videos did not do well. I don't know what they were expecting.
But they treated us so nicely though, always. Like the Nintendo booth was so nice to us all the time.
So this is another reason I'm not a huge fan of E3.
Do tell.
And it's because, at least on the floor, you're not experiencing anything new.
No.
All the games there, pretty much, you can see online at least a week before.
And also the soft launch happens over the weekend, so you know throughout all the conferences what happened.
Yeah.
There's no like real point. I guess
There are no surprises. It's not.
know.
And then also, I mean, maybe it's just me. I haven't been excited for a game in a long time.
You're excited for Overwatch?
I play Overwatch, yeah. Overwatch is one of the games I really enjoy, and Friday the 13th.
Yes. Oh, but you enjoy them. You didn't look forward to them. It just kind of happened to
Yeah, exactly.
grab you.
Which,
yeah,
I mean,
that's different. No, that's
maybe my idea of this is just to my fault, because if I tried to get involved in more games, I would experience the same thing, the same joy I get from Overwatch. So it could just be me. But
just you not giving things a chance.
But my perspective is that there isn't really a game worth following.
You're not excited about that Spider-Man game?
No.
Really? I mean, it's basically Arkham Knight, right? Like.
But it's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
That actually sounds kind.
It looks real good.
I was never really into the Arkham Asylum or the Batman games.
Yeah, I wasn't either because I'm not into things where it's like, okay, now hit this button, now hit this button, now hit this and do this and stealth stuff. I'm not good at stealth stuff. The only
Oh yeah, I
stealth-
run and gun always.
Yeah, I always run in. Halo, I never like hide.
No.
I never camp. It was bullshit. Alien Isolation was the only stealth game I genuinely enjoyed because I feel like that's not really stealthy. What is it supposed to go away?
It goes to 30 and then we have to restart.
Oh, that's amazing. So how about should we just do it right now?
Oh, that's right. So we're experiencing the podcast video to the miracle that is this laptop, and I'm able to stop and start it from this laptop, and I don't even have to get up now.
Let's see if we can do it.
Oh, that's great. And you're editing the next two podcasts.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I don't have to do that because I have to edit a video tonight.
I know. Don't worry. I got it. And if I don't, I'll just, get someone else to do it. It's all good.
That's the spirit.
That's
Can
the
Mike
spirit.
do it?
Yeah, he always does it. When I say me, it's not me, it's Mike.
So
I don't do
E3
anything.
sucks.
I'm sorry about that. Can you tell me about this now?
Well, there's one thing at E3 that happened that changed everything.
One thing that came out of E3 that was worth it.
And it's from Jesse Wellens. You've already probably seen it.
I haven't.
If you've ever watched a Try Not to Cringe on YouTube, this would be, I think, everyone's content for the next, 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's just the worst nightmare of a public speaking thing that could possibly happen.
Oh, no.
So let me break it down for you. Do you know who Jesse Wellens is?
No.
Prank vs. Prank?
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So he is doing a Need for Speed. I mean, it says it right in the title. E3 2017, Jesse Wellens buckles. Awkward moment, Need for Speed Payback 2017.
Oh.
Are you ready? I'm just going to watch. It's 48 seconds long.
Ready. That's
And
short
I am
enough.
so sorry for our audio listeners. This is one of the perks of watching it on video. But we're going to hopefully have grimace noises of Reina that you'll be able to hear. And then I'll maybe
Grimace
say
noises.
something. Yeah, you'll hear
Ew, why is that
That's what a grimace sounds.
mouthy?
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's going well. Starts off normally.
Okay.
So, I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
What's happening? Why?
But alright, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator, Need for Speed Payback, it's coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive
Marcus, remember that name?
He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're really excited to tell you
What?
about the Payback here today, but more importantly, show it. In Payback,
So,
Wait. Okay. Wait.
do you need a play-by-play?
No, I don't need it at all.
I can do it in slow motion.
Let's do
I
play
can
by
do it
play. Okay, so he enters the scene. Let's dissect it together. Okay, so he enters the scene onto
Oh, it's
E3.
already been dissected.
And
I can tell you how it is.
He basically, introduces himself
There was a
twice.
teleprompter malfunction.
Oh, that's what happened.
So that's why
he
it
was
started
depending-
out. And he knew, I think, beforehand that this guy's name is Nick, the guy that he introduces.
But then he
But
says...
the teleprompter said Marcus, I believe. So
Oh, no.
at first I was like, was he about to say the N-word? Because, listen to this.
No!
Producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for
You know, it sounds no, but obviously, I'm well, not obviously,
Okay, I
but
know.
And I think his name is actually Nick.
Okay,
which is why he said that. Yeah.
But he said Marcus because you know what? That's so not fair. I feel so bad for him. If he was depending on a prompter and it like ate shit, but actually, you should know that was such a short intro. You should know what you're saying.
It sucks because I know I would do the same thing if it were up to me because I have the worst anxiety.
Wouldn't you just make fun of the prompter? Be like, the prompter just went out, so I guess I'm gonna freeball it. Like, wouldn't you just like make jokes?
I don't know. It's tough to say what you do in that scenario. Like when a kid's drowning in a pool.
What?
Am I gonna save it? The chances are low. You know?
Why does that equate to
If one of my parents was underneath a car, would I get the adrenaline rush to lift?
Well, it's supposed to
the
be.
car.
I mean, I think that's okay. You're supposed to be the other way around. Like a mother's supposed to have like
if I was a baby
bear strength and
I was
protect
trapped
you. Yeah.
in underneath any exhaust pipe of the car and the fumes were getting to me deep down.
Very, very specific.
Deep down, they were getting to me.
Yep.
And would anybody have the adrenaline to save me?
I mean, hopefully, yeah. If you're a baby stuck under an exhaust pipe, which makes no sense.
And Jesse Wellens just buckled under the pressure.
I feel so bad for him, even though I do think that he should have practiced beforehand. You know, I always wonder about stuff like that. Like, I wonder how...
Jesse Wellens doesn't have time to practice beforehand, you fucking cuck.
No. Think about it this way. Okay, so I was always wondering this. YouTube and Twitch performers, I wonder how they really do in like real scenarios like this, because you know, like when you do shit on YouTube, you can edit the crap out of yourself, and also like on Twitch, like if you just are I
think that's what really separated like people that worked at SourceFed, you know,
they're like real performers.
Yeah, I think essentially that's what was so cool about SourceFed is that everybody was they could do on stage stuff. Not me, I didn't do anything on stage, but you did.
Oh God.
You did on stage stuff. You prepped hardcore for the SourceFed live shows.
Of course. We prepped for everything live a lot. Like, even conventions, like, when we were interviewing people and stuff like that, like, before Super Manic Frenzy, because we did whatever we wanted there, we would prep a lot. Like, we would research the people beforehand and stuff. And we would
research
know,
what people?
Like, if we were interviewing somebody, like...
okay.
We would know them, like, really, really well. And we would have fail-safes. Like, if they don't jump on this track, talk about this. Like, we had, like, fail-safes.
It's really interesting to see how much this industry, this new media industry, is moving towards... old media with FCC guidelines.
Oh God, I know what's
not
happening.
Only that, but I guess just advertisers are looking at it differently.
Yeah,
and they're looking at influencers differently. I mean, take this for example.
What's gonna happen to us? Who knows?
It's weird where this is going to go, and I'm saying that because they picked Jesse Wellens, who clearly is not a performer on stage performer, but they picked him because he's a huge influencer.
Yeah. Of this age and media, yeah.
This won't have like a significant change in companies continuing to pick influencers based off of them thinking like, oh, it's new media. Well, this guy's big, let's pluck him out. Or this girl's big, let's pluck her out.
Totally.
But how do you think it's going to change if these companies who have the money to spend and they're looking at new media as this new...
Like they're not more critical?
Horizon... Do you think they're going to be more critical?
I think they should be more critical. Who
do you think will rise? Like, what kind of people? Like, will influencers have to change? And will there be fewer of them? Will they have to be, like, really good at at performing? Do you think?
Okay. I hate low-quality crap, and I hate low-quality performers. I'm one as well, so I hate myself. But I really don't like people who, like, just scream or, like, just freak out and, like, or, like... I don't know. There's like kind of a cheap method to comedy, I think. Not that we don't play into it.
Oh my God, Super Panic Frenzy was the entirety of it was screaming and cheap comedy.
Totally. However, okay.
No, you can't deny that, girl.
No. I totally agree with that. But I don't know. There are other performers that I feel like I just don't really understand what it is.
Are you
grabbing.
Sorry, are you trying to talk shade about it?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk shade.
Who are you trying to throw shade to? If you were to throw shade to any performer right now, or YouTuber, influencer.
Why would I ever fucking do such a thing?
I'm like trying to ruin your career when you're my partner on this.
I'm not even like on this. But in general though, like I think performers just need, or no, not performers. There just needs to be a higher bar set.
What you're saying is
right?
everybody needs to try harder.
Everyone needs to try harder. The bar needs to be set higher. But I also think, I don't know, the audience, like, don't you want more quality? Like, why are you watching this?
This podcast in particular?
Yeah. Don't you want higher quality stuff?
I think, so the reason YouTube was so successful is that people watch it because they're like, oh, I could make that.
Or,
oh, this is my friend. He's
I'm
right
just
there.
like them.
Or she's right there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're in my living room somehow.
I don't think it's going to stay that way.
It can. I don't think so. I think the bar has to be set higher.
I think it's going to just get more and more like TV.
Oh, with like
Which
FCC.
is, I mean, I think everybody would say that at this point.
Well, what,
They'd
like
be like,
more
oh, Steve, that's obvious. Of course it's going to be more like TV because this is where the eyes are at and it can't be the wild, wild west forever, and it's totally not.
Oh, it's so sad that it's not. But it's okay. I don't really care. I miss like YouTube, like crap poop days way back when.
Do you?
Yeah, it was fun. Like it was a different time for me too. Like I was younger and I enjoyed a different type of thing. So it was different for me. But now, I don't know. I rely on it too much.
I don't play in nostalgia, Reina. That's why I deleted all my videos.
Oh my god, you're so crazy. How do you not love nostalgia?
I just think it's bullshit. I think nostalgia is stupid. I think that looking back, like, I mean, currently, at the time when I would watch videos that I could relate to because they were shitty quality, and I'd be like, well, they're making it big, yet it's an attainable goal. Like, I could totally do this. I don't look at that the same way anymore. I look at content creators who I truly believe make really quality production content, and that's what I'm interested in now. So tastes do change, and it's like, I think the YouTube audience is changing.
So you care more about production quality, not necessarily.
Well, it depends. What I care about above all else is the content that's inside of whatever it is. Like, I mean,
so you want like a heavier message per, or maybe I guess it doesn't have to be a message.
well, I guess what do I really care about?
You just want to be entertained at a higher level.
Yeah.
You just want.
I want to be entertained and feel like what I'm watching makes my status symbol higher.
Okay, so you just want your entertainment to be what, like, what does that mean? Your status
you know what?
higher?
I want it to be funny. I want it to be good or whatever
Yeah.
I'm watching. I want it to appeal to me, but I want to feel like the person I'm watching or the people I'm watching or whatever I'm watching to feel like it was produced by people who really care.
Yes. Okay. I get that. I get the caring thing.
I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, because that in and of itself is a message. So
And I think higher production quality, not all the time, because a lot of time people just, there's money.
What?
Companies, specifically.
Okay. So it looks high quality, but
Now
there's
this.
not much behind it.
That's kind of what I'm talking about, is sometimes production quality doesn't make me happy.
Yeah, it doesn't equate good quality, right?
But I'm talking about people who go above and beyond what they normally do. Like someone that does a vlog on a couch or something and then suddenly, I don't know how to improve on that concept.
Well, I was going to say, like, Casey Neistat changed it, like, creating vlogs into
like
being, like,
that
really
kind of,
cinematic, right? Like, instead of just being, like, you talking to your camera and
Exactly.
stuff.
That's what I'm interested in, is
Yeah.
people that are not necessarily game changers, but they just try.
You want your entertainment elevated.
Yeah.
Understood.
I mean, it's so weird to watch a YouTuber do the same shit for 5, 6, 7 years, and they're still the same quality videos. Maybe they got a better camera a little bit, or like maybe a little better audio, but it's like nothing's changed. How does that?
I don't think there's anybody that hasn't changed. I think literally everyone has changed. Whoever's been on YouTube for longer than 5 years, they had to have changed. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess they had to.
because even like Phil, even he's changed. Even though like not visually.
I mean, his
but
method hasn't changed necessarily. Like, well, no, I mean, his method for I'm sure researching is the same because he's always been good at that. But for the way he presents news, I think he does it in a more was it unbiased way now? He says, or is that like what he goes off of? Is that it's like
I feel like he's always actually been pretty okay with
did
that.
he say that he was more opinionated in the past?
I think he said he was more opinionated in the past, or maybe he's more opinionated now. Because honestly, he's always been really good at pros and cons, where he like brings up both sides of the argument no matter what, and he'll give you his opinion, of course.
Why does every podcast have to fucking turn into fill this, fill that?
I miss working with Phil.
Yeah, well now you're working with me, Reina.
Great, that's
I'm Phil too.
Ew, Phil too.
I'm the son Phil didn't want.
Oh God. Of the three
And
sons.
didn't have.
And never
so that's
had.
good.
Thank goodness.
E3 was fun though.
I hate you. I couldn't attend E3, unfortunately, even though I said to the world that I was going to attend it, and even after Rooster Teeth graciously found a way to let me in.
They paid $900 for a ticket.
No, they didn't. I think it was like an extra
I'm sure
exhibitor
Rooster
ticket.
Teeth can find a pass for free.
Yeah,
But
exactly. But yeah, I couldn't go because guess what happened as I was moving?
well, I'm assuming it has to do with your landlord.
Kinda.
Someone developed a disease.
No.
Is it something health related?
No,
Is
it's
it
not
something
health-related.
money related?
No.
House related?
Yes.
Obviously, it has to be.
It has to be. My
Shit.
old
How many
apartment.
more guesses do I get?
Okay, let's play 10 questions now.
Okay, here we go.
10 more questions from now.
And then we'll play six something away, where you guess one celebrity and you guess or another actor.
6
and you
degrees of separation.
Yes. Oh my god, can we please play that
I'm
afterwards?
really bad at that because all white people look the
Well,
same.
then do it to me.
Okay. All right. So has to do with my old apartment. You have 9 questions.
Oh, it
left.
has to do with your old apartment that
Yeah.
you. Well, I guess that
Well,
makes sense.
you knew that. Yeah. But I'm gonna take away a question for that. So go.
It has to do with the lease agreement.
Well, it ended up having a thing to do with it. So yes. But you know what? That's not fair. No, it doesn't have anything to do with that.
It had to do with your pet.
No.
Oh fuck, I don't know. It had to do. You couldn't move out at the time. You have to pay double rent.
Nope.
So it's not money related. Okay. It's about furniture.
No.
Oh my god, why was that close?
It's a component, but it's not what it is. What it is okay. Just keep going. I have
Shit.
5 more guesses left.
Okay, I guess pets. I guessed furniture.
Think about how psychotic. I told you you should be proud of me for not losing my fucking mind.
Somebody yelled at you.
No.
You had an argument.
No.
You didn't have an argument? How the fuck? Okay, shit. I have 3 more guesses.
Think about it this way. It is 1,000,000% for the first time in my life not my fault.
Okay, if it's not your fault, the government.
Yeah, it's the government. No.
God damn
2
it.
more guesses.
And it's not your landlord. Then who the fuck is it?
know.
It's not your car. It's oh cool, I give up.
Okay. My old apartment was broken into.
Oh my god, yes! And all your shit was there?
No. All of my valuable stuff was already with me, so only like crap that we weren't sure if we were keeping or not
And
was
this
there.
is in Sherman Oaks?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you by the highway?
Actually, I mean,
Are you in the gentrified area?
No, I was between Ventura and the highway, so I was in like the nice area.
Oh, you were by Mr. Furley's.
What's that?
The Tipsy Cow.
Yeah, I'm next to
Ooh.
the Tipsy Cow, yeah.
Damn.
But
Impressive.
I lived in the corner of the first floor in like the apartment building.
Did you have a security camera?
No, there are
Oh
no
my
security
god,
cameras.
dude. So we're having security cameras in the office for real, not for
You
play,
have
play.
to. No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually have to. Even if it costs a little bit, you have to.
Oh, yeah.
And it's okay. So this is what I think happened. After we moved out the majority of our stuff, and we took off all of our curtains, so it's actually
So
like
people could easily look
if
inside?
you could see in, you can see.
Why
in.
would somebody break into an apartment that had nothing?
I mean, there was we clumped furniture in the middle of like the living room and stuff, and we also had a bunch of stuff that we didn't know if we were keeping or not in the other room. So it didn't look completely empty.
Did they vandalize?
No,
Really, not
they
at
just
all.
took a bunch of crap that I
Nobody
don't
took
even
a shit?
remember. What?
Nobody peed, took a shit.
Not that I know of. I mean, I cleaned the whole apartment the other day.
So
but,
they took a couple things.
yeah, but I don't even know really what it is because it's stuff I don't like. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep anyway. So it's not.
So they
this-
almost did you a favor in a way.
Almost did me a favor, yeah. But yeah, it's been a really fucking hot mess. This is traumatizing because this is the second time somebody has broken in and stolen my stuff.
Yeah, because somebody broke into your car a long time ago when you lived in Glendale.
Yeah, 3 years ago. But that was the actually most traumatizing thing ever because all of my valuables, including like photographs and jewelry from a dead grandparent, was in there. So that was like actually hell. It was like
That was the worst year of your life,
it
right?
was yeah, and it was the year I got hired for SourceFed.
Oh my god.
It was like
And you were gone for like, see, that's why SourceFed wasn't ever going to succeed because you were gone, I think, for 60 days out of that year. Like, so if I was a president, fuck it. Yeah, life crisis,
president
get the
of
fuck out.
SourceFed. Bye.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of life crises going on. Well, it doesn't help me. Get the fuck out. That's
Yeah.
how I would handle it. That's not how I would. Well,
What a good boss man. What a good
do you
tiny
hear
boss
that? Everybody
man.
who's going to be working under me
God. Ew, under
better
you.
not have a family member die.
This sucks. But yeah, so that's what happened, and that's what I wanted to surprise you with.
That's awful.
It's pretty bad. It's bad because we were already forced to move out earlier than 2 weeks, and we could lawyer up and be like, you have to pay us for the amount that for
For the things that you don't know were stolen?
No.
Oh.
Not for that. I have renter's insurance, so it's all good. But we're being, you know how you have to give a 30-day notice?
Yeah.
We did that. She is kicking us out in 2 weeks, and we could, and it's in the lease and stuff. It's written.
So you could fuck her up in court?
We could fuck her up in court, but who has the time?
Who has the time and the money to do that?
Like, seriously, honestly.
And that's
just
what everybody goes off of. So
it's bullshit. Just for consultation, it was $2,000, and I was like, and it was going to take 2 weeks to process. Like, that's
yikes.
already, like, I'm not going to do that.
What could you get out of it?
I don't know. That's what I mean. Until I consult, I wouldn't know what I could get out of it anyway.
If I ever had stupid money, I would spend my time
suing everyone.
I would sue the fuck, or no, I wouldn't sue. Well, no, it depends. In your case, I would just destroy them.
If I had, but like, okay, so
I'd have the time.
Who has endless time?
Because you could have somebody show up in court for you, right?
No, I don't think so. Wait, can you?
I don't know how that works.
No, you have to be there.
That's kind of a bummer.
You can represent yourself, but I don't think you can have somebody else be you.
Oh, I could never represent myself for anything.
Well, you really shouldn't anyway, but...
I can barely represent myself in business meetings.
In emails! No, I like your emails.
Oh, in emails?
No, you do pretty well.
I put things in bold. I put specific words in bold.
And you number them?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, I sent
shit.
all my stuff back to for the lease agreement for this office that we're getting. I had almost 10 bullet points.
Almost 10.
With all the things I wanted changed.
Including the charcoal gray.
And my broker hasn't even looked through it yet.
Oh my god.
You hear that, Tina?
Stop!
Her daughter watches the videos.
Stop!
No, it's actually super cool.
Really?
She looked through it, by the way. We found Tina because she had reached out to me via email and was like, "Hey, I heard you were looking for an office. My daughter actually watches your videos. I can set up some appointments at places." She's been awesome. And then I dropped off the face of the earth because we went in too soon and too hard. And now we're back. And Tina was graciously welcoming me back into inconveniencing her again with all of my emails.
Wow,
so
this was all a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we finally found the office we really, really wanted.
Yes, and it's within budget.
I thought it was.
Whoops.
I mean, it is technically. It's just the initial amount. They want the first month's rent, a security deposit, and the last month's rent. And I'm like, I have good credit. Sure, I might not have that much money, but I've never had a late payment.
Maybe
Bangarang.
That's bangarang. Maybe that's normal for an office. Because, like, I know that's weird for residencies, right? But, like, maybe that's normal for an office to pay beginning and last month deposit.
I don't know.
Sounds like you're getting a little fucked
I'll
there.
give you an update on that next week, but
Let me know.
I can't believe somebody broke into your house.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's traumatizing. I freaked the fuck out and took like 3 Xanax.
Well, one time,
It was great.
popped 18 Xanny bars. Did I ever tell you about the thing that happened to me when I lived in Wisconsin?
What happened to you in Wisconsin?
So there was a thing called the Seymour Fair. SEYMOUR.
No one asked.
Cool. I'll spell things later on then. We came back from that. It was like towards the evening to the night. Mm-hmm. It was me, my friend, another friend.
At what age? Circa Steven Septic, what age?
This was 20.
Oh, okay.
It was when I lived in Wisconsin. It was like when I was in BAM Lounge and all that.
Cute.
So we got back, and in another car, there was another group of our friends. And there was like 2 or 3 people in that one. They had gotten there first. And they were outside trying to get in. However, they had seen somebody in the window. The person in the window, they thought was the person they were trying to get the attention of was a person who, as it turns out, was in our car.
What?
So whoever was in the window was not in our friend group.
No
and
way.
Also not living in the house. And when we went inside,
No.
we noticed the back patio door was open and we had a forest behind us. And they said that whoever was in the window did not look human.
Stop.
Well, I'm sure they added that for
Effect.
a little pleasure, but
Wait, a pleasure. Wait.
we had the police come out and we had like dogs search through the woods and they couldn't find anything.
Wait, so it was in the car or the house?
So the other group of people that we weren't with,
Yeah.
they got there first.
To the house.
They saw in the window in our house,
Yes.
somebody in that.
But probably not a person.
Probably a person.
Okay. All right.
Probably
Dramatic
a person.
effect.
Oh, here's the fucked up part.
No, this is all very messed up.
This
It's
is the
kinda
only reason we
scary.
called the police is
Oh my
because
God.
at first we didn't believe them. But we were all inside around the kitchen, locking everything. Car alarm goes off.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Car
I
alarm
don't
goes
like
off. We just called the police. We were like, fuck it.
Oh my god, I really don't like this. I have to drive home alone.
No,
It's
it
almost
was, I mean,
midnight.
I'm scared right now and I have to be alone here. So this is the worst night of my life. I don't know why I
Elsa
talked about
here?
this. No, she's salsa dancing
What the fuck?
with a bunch of men. No, she's at a friend's birthday party.
She has such a fun life.
I know.
Compared to you and I.
Hey, we
She's
just went
so
to Broken
fun.
Spanish the other night.
You what?
We went to Broken Spanish the other
What's
night.
that? Is that like a
It's my favorite restaurant in all of downtown Los Angeles. Introduced to me by Brett Hundley, a.k.a. Hundar.
I love him.
It's the best restaurant. It's Spanish gourmet food.
Gourmet Spanish.
Oh, yucky, yum, yum. They have an oxtail quesadilla.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
They've got green chorizo mixed with brown rice,
What's
which is
green chorizo?
It's like, imagine green eggs and ham, but green chorizo and brown rice that is green.
Great.
Inside of squid.
I love it already.
God, yeah, I say it's so good.
I love squid stuff.
So that was
Broken Spanish.
my experience the other
I've
night.
heard of that before. I didn't know it was in downtown LA. Nice.
Yeah, it's on Flower Street. That doesn't mean anything. It's by the convention center.
No, I know Flower Street. That goes all the way to like Danger Town.
Danger Town, Skid Row?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it goes down towards the Fabric District.
Fabric District, that's a real thing?
Yeah, it's next to the Fashion District, which is
Alyssa's
also a
been
real
talking
thing.
about it for a little while, and I was like, oh, that does sound
Does she
cool.
want to go? Does she need to buy fabric? I need to buy fabric.
No, I was just going to mention another district.
right, never mind.
You can get warehouses to live in the arts district.
What? You can't live in there?
Yeah, you can, Poppy.
No, you can't, Mommy.
Sorry, Reina. Alyssa has friends that do. So,
You can't live in a warehouse?
well, maybe it's illegally, but they are.
Oh my god, wait, what does that mean? There's no plumbing in there? Is it just
Yeah, there's
one
plumbing. You can get a warehouse with plumbing.
Oh, okay.
They design it. It's like for artists. They do it, and sometimes artists don't have to pay as much because for some reason they try to gather like a community of.
Is it like
I'll
a
never
big
get
loft? Like it's like really high ceilings
Yeah.
and like all minimalistic and
Yeah.
exposed wires and
Yeah.
danger zones.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's been another. Wow, we've been going for 15 minutes
Magic.
almost.
Good
Boys
for us.
Only Club episode 16.
Wow.
Shout out to Jesse Wellens. I'm so sorry
So
that I've
sorry.
talked about this 2 times now.
Really?
I feel like I have. But, I talked about it on the Car Boys.
Oh, so many boys.
There's so many boys.
Too many boys, maybe. Hey, can you fucking feel sorry for me?
So, oh yeah, God, that sucks.
It's stupid. It's okay. None of my valuables were stolen.
And also,
we're
you weren't
safe.
there, and you didn't get anything stolen.
Exactly, I was
it's not the
safe.
big. I'm
No,
sure
it's
that
okay.
if they really were bad robbers, they would have taken a shit.
They would have taken a shit somewhere, and I would not know where it is. Like in the oven.
That's brilliant.
You know, you have to be clever about that. But yeah, I freaked out, but after the 3 Xannies, I was all right. It's all good.
Did you stay up through the Xannies?
No, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
I fell asleep. I got kind of, it didn't kick in, and I was really mad because I was like hyperventilating and I was really angry.
Oh, really? So this really affected you?
I was furious and I was also very stressed out. I was like, not only did I have to fucking move, but this shit happens to me. Everything's all pushed back. You know when things get pushed back? Wouldn't you freak out if you're like Sugar Pine, everything was pushed back? Because
Depends on how long. How long were you pushed back?
solid 3-4 days.
I could wait 3-4 days. But if I was robbed, that would be a different story.
That's what I mean. It's just very stressful. And like the police were there. I got called by my building manager.
Did you have to talk to the police?
Yeah.
I mean, even if they're there on your side, it's always nerve-wracking. Like, if
just
I see a
doesn't
police
matter.
car on the road, you know,
Also, you know what?
I
They
can't
don't
talk
help
about
you. They don't help you in LA. Like, they didn't help me when my car was stolen. I had to pay the impound fee, even though my car was stolen. And this time, they didn't help at all. I was like, what are you going to do? I'm like, are you going to take fingerprints? They're like, no.
Yeah, I mean, why would they?
I know. I mean, I get it. I
It
get
was
it. It's LA.
small crime.
I know. There
They've
are
got
other
bigger fish to fry.
I know. It sucks. Anyway, get renter's insurance. Seriously.
Yeah, that's the main lesson through this. And make good content, I guess. As you can see here.
Elevate your entertainment.
Boys Only Club Podcast, episode 16. I'm Steven Suptic.
I'm Reina Scully.
And in the link in the description, you can get the Boys Only Club official hat. Finally on sale. We've been talking about it for years.
yeah, maybe like
I'm
3
so
years.
happy.
Yep.
And it's just right there. There's still time. There will only be 1,000. After that,
Oh, I forgot that. That's a big thing to mention.
there are only 1,000. That's like a big number to say that there are only that many of.
It's true, but it does feel like exclusive. There's an exclusivity.
Think of it like a McLaren 675 LT. They made them an exclusive limited run edition. Then they released the Spider version, and it really devalued the initial car. And then they made a special version of that, and then they made a special version of that. Think of our hats that way. Depreciation.